Adelie was diagnosed with ventricular septal defect at her very first newborn appointment. During her appointment, the doctor listened to her heart with a stethoscope. Right after, she sent us over to the hospital to have an MRI done or a chest x-ray. And after the chest x-ray, we were seen by the same physician in the clinic probably about a week later. And we scheduled our very first appointment with her cardiologist. After seeing the cardiologist, we started seeing symptoms of the VSD. She was not able to gain a whole lot of weight. When she was about 2 months old, she was admitted to Children's Hospital for failure to thrive. She wasn't gaining any weight, and it was really hard for her to eat.
I was terrified. You know, anything that has to do with a heart problem with your own daughter is terrifying. And I didn't know anything about VSD or any kind of heart problem, so I was asking questions, wanting to know everything I could possibly know to help and do whatever I could.
When Adelie was about 6 months old, she started vomiting everything that she was eating. She couldn't hold anything down. At that time, we were seen in the ER, and before we left the ER for that visit, they told us that we would schedule her heart surgery within a week. So she was placed on an NG tube, and we took her home, and within a week we were seen and she had surgery.
The day of the surgery was the worst day of my life. As soon as she went back, the surgeon took her back. We were just crying. We were a nervous wreck the whole time and wanting to talk to the doctors every minute we possibly could. Every time we see them come in for an update, we were running up to them, wanting to know what's going on and how she's doing. It was definitely a nervous time, and thank goodness for family being there with us to support us. Seeing her for the first time after surgery was very hard. Seeing your daughter with all kinds of tubes and wires running in and out of her and all around her head, and it was a hard thing to do. We cried as soon as we seen her. Me and my wife, we just cried. It was very tough. But I knew she was a little fighter. I knew she'd get through it. She's tough. She's a tough little girl.
I would have to say that I'm most thankful for my family. Family is everything to me, and having the support system of my family there is what I'm most thankful for.
I had a hole in my heart, then put a bandage like a Band-Aid on it, and then fix my heart. You know what? Then fix my heart.
The recovery process was pretty difficult because, you know, the hardest thing we had to do was, you know, you couldn't pick her up from underneath her arms like you usually do with a baby. I had to scoop her from her bottom and hold her from behind the head and pick her up. That was the hardest thing to do, but really I was all over with medications, and when she needed medications, changing bandages on her scar, anything I could do, we were all over it. Me and the wife, we worked our butt off trying to take care of her.
Now she is very vibrant. She is strong and independent. You would never know that anything ever happened.
I can't run fast, so I only can walk slow, but I can't get in my heart.
To the people who support American Heart Association, I'm very appreciative for doing everything that you possibly can for the foundation. You know, it helped our daughter. It helps research to know how to fix our daughter and how to fix other families' daughters and sons and children. It's a very important thing that y'all do, and our family, thank y'all from the bottom of our heart.
We are very thankful to the American Heart Association and people like you for the funds that are provided. If it wasn't for you, my daughter may not be here today.
Thank you, everybody.